Have you ever witnessed a moment so emotional it leaves the world speechless? Today, Yoo Jung and Park Bo-gum have finally shared the most precious part of their lives. Their very first child. The atmosphere was electric. Hearts were racing and emotions overflowed. What really happened in that unforgettable moment? Let's dive into it together with red carpet revealed. In a whirlwind of emotions that no one saw coming, the beloved stars Yoo Jung and Park Bo-gum have officially introduced their first child to the world, leaving fans, the media, and even fellow celebrities stunned beyond words. What started as a whisper of a rumor has now become one of the most heartwarming and shocking stories in Korean entertainment history, and it all began with a single blurry photograph. The photo that ignited the firestorm. Late one evening, a grainy photo began circulating online showing Yoo Jung and Park Bo-gum in a dimly lit hospital corridor, holding an ultrasound scan between them. Although their faces were partially masked, the unmistakable tenderness of their body language was impossible to ignore. In the photo, Yoo Jung was wearing a simple, oversized hoodie, her hand gently resting over her belly. Bo-gum leaned in close, his fingers tracing the outline of the tiny life growing inside. The hospital walls around them seemed to blur, focusing all attention on the sacred moment between two souls stepping into a new chapter of life. Speculation spread like wildfire across social media platforms. Was it a film scene, a publicity stunt, a hoax? But as more eyewitness accounts surfaced from nurses claiming to have seen the couple to fellow patients describing their interactions, it became clear this was no scripted drama. They were expecting a child. A shocking live announcement. Our miracle without warning. A live stream titled, Our Miracle, appeared across their official social media accounts. No trailers, no press releases, just an intimate, unfiltered moment. The broadcast began with a soft piano melody playing in the background. Park Bo-gum and Yoo Jung sat side by side on a cozy, cream-colored sofa, their fingers interlocked tightly, as if anchoring each other against the tidal wave of emotions. Yoo Jung was the first to speak, her voice trembling. For a long time we kept a precious secret. Today we want to share our greatest happiness with you all. Tears shimmered in her eyes, threatening to fall at any second. Then, in an almost cinematic reveal, Bo-gum lifted a tiny bundle wrapped in a white muslin cloth, carefully adjusting the camera. They showed the world their newborn child. Pink cheeks, tiny hands curled into fists, and a soft tuft of hair barely visible beneath a knitted cap. Hearts, cries of joy, shocked emojis, fans confessing they were in tears, but the surprises were only just beginning. A hidden love story, secret engagement, and hidden struggles. As the live stream continued, the couple unveiled a truth few had dared to imagine. They had been secretly engaged for over a year. Bo-gum recounted how he had proposed to Yoo Jung quietly in a snowy garden during winter, slipping a simple silver ring onto her finger, while the world around them slept. We didn't want the world to shape our happiness, he said, his voice thick with emotion. We wanted to build our future quietly in our own time. Even more shocking was Yoo Jung's confession during her early pregnancy. She had faced severe complications. There were nights, she said, when she lay awake beside Bo-gum, terrified of losing the little heartbeat inside her. There were days when both clung to each other in silent prayer, their careers, fame and future plans fading into insignificance compared to the fragile hope of becoming parents. Through her trembling words, the vividness of their ordeal became almost tangible. The sterile smell of hospital rooms, the cold fear sitting like a stone in her chest, the warm comfort of Bo-gum's arms always wrapped protectively around her. Every heartbeat, every breath had been a battle. And now their miracle was here, breathing, crying, living. Messages from the stars. As news broke across the world, an outpouring of love flooded in. Famous Korean actors, idols and directors who had worked with the couple sent messages of congratulations. Famed actress Song Hye-kyo sent a bouquet of white roses with a note that simply said, "To love, to life, and to endless new beginnings." Actor Park Seo-joon, known for his brotherly relationship with Bo-gum, joked during a separate interview, "I guess I'm an uncle now, drinks on me Bo-gum Hyung." Even international stars chimed in with fan sites from Japan, China, and the US organizing virtual baby showers online. Within minutes of the live stream ending, the internet erupted into a massive global celebration. Major landmarks around the world, from Seoul Tower to Tokyo Skytree, and even the Empire State Building, lit up in pink and blue lights, in an unofficial tribute orchestrated by fans. Online fan communities organized synchronized virtual parties, posting heartfelt video montages, song covers, and even original fan art dedicated to the new little family. On Twitter, the hashtag #OurMiracleBaby soared to #1 worldwide, surpassing even political and entertainment headlines. International news outlets scrambled to cover the story, with CNN, BBC, and NHK all airing special segments about the K-drama couple who made fairy tales real. In a particularly touching moment, a Brazilian fan page released a letter signed by over 10,000 fans, expressing their blessings for the baby, writing, "In a world so often cold and rushed, your love reminds us to slow down and believe in miracles again." It was not just an announcement, it had become a global movement of love. The baby's identity, hints, and clues. While Kim Yoo Jung and Park Bo-gum chose to keep many details about their newborn private, subtle hints during the live stream fueled wild theories online. Some eagle-eyed fans noticed that when Yoo Jung gently rocked the baby, she whispered the name Hanoul, which means sky in Korean. Immediately fans speculated, was the baby's name Hanoul, or was it a special nickname between them, adding fuel to the fire? Bo-gum had long spoken in past interviews about wanting to name his future child something connected to the sky, because it represents freedom, dreams, and endless possibilities. If true, it would be a name both poetic and profoundly fitting, a continuation of the deep symbolic storytelling that had always defined both stars' public and private lives. A deeper layer, the secret promise. Insiders close to the couple later revealed a touching secret. In the early days of their hidden relationship, before fame and fear complicated their world, Bo-gum and Yoo Jung had made a private pact. No matter where life takes us, if we ever have a child together, we'll let them grow up freely without forcing them to chase after our shadows. This vow echoed throughout the live stream, in their gentle handling of their child, in their honest, tear-streaked smiles, and in their refusal to commercialize the moment with sponsorships or media deals. This was love, pure and unfiltered. A rare sight in an industry often built on polished images and careful narratives. Just when fans thought the emotional roller coaster couldn't climb any higher, the couple surprised everyone by sharing handwritten letters from their parents. A rare move, given both families had guarded their privacy fiercely. Yoo Jung's mother wrote, "To my brave daughter and to my new son, Bo-gum, you have made our hearts overflow with pride. Life will challenge you, but remember, the love you hold now is stronger than any storm." Meanwhile, Bo-gum's father, who had long battled health issues, penned a short but powerful message. "Today I met my grandchild. Today I lived a second lifetime." Fans across the globe admitted they couldn't hold back tears as the words appeared on screen. Simple but devastatingly powerful grounding. The whirlwind fairy tale in a deep universal truth about family resilience and hope. As Yoo Jung and Bo-gum move into this new chapter, they have expressed the desire to prioritize privacy and protect their child from the glare of fame. However, insiders hint that both are quietly working on passion projects set for release in late next year. Kim Yoo Jung on a deeply personal indie film about motherhood, and Park Bo-gum on a music album filled with letters to his future child, written years before their miracle even existed. The idea that art had imitated life, or perhaps life had shaped their art, made fans even more eager to follow their evolving journey. Final words. A love story, bigger than fame. This is more than just a celebrity news story. It's a powerful reminder that behind the polished photos and scripted interviews, real people live real lives. Messy, beautiful, terrifying, and filled with moments of staggering, unspeakable love. Kim Yoo Jung and Park Bo-gum didn't just introduce their child to the world. They introduced the world to a new dream. A dream made not of glitz or glamour, but of warmth, courage, and family. And as the stars twinkled over Seoul that night, it felt somehow as if the whole world was cradling that tiny miracle right alongside them.